Some days feel like a never-ending marathon. I'm juggling work deadlines while trying to whip up dinner and keep the kids entertained. It's like I'm a circus performer, balancing it all. I sneak in a few emails while stirring the pasta. And let's not even talk about the laundry pile that's become a mountain. But amidst the chaos, there are those little moments, like a shared laugh or a spontaneous dance party in the kitchen, that remind me why I do it all. It's exhausting, but every smile makes it worth it. I wake up every morning to the sound of my alarm, but honestly, it feels more like a wake-up call to reality. I'm a single parent, and my day starts with a whirlwind of chaos. The clock is ticking, and I have to juggle breakfast, getting the kids dressed, and making sure they have everything they need for school, all while trying to keep my own head above water. Over 11 million single-parent households exist in the U.S., and I'm one of them. It's a badge I wear, but it comes with its own set of challenges. About 80% of us are women, and let me tell you, the weight of that responsibility can feel crushing. I often find myself working multiple jobs just to make ends meet. Rent, groceries, healthcare. These aren't just bills. They're mountains I have to climb every month. That I remember one night, after a long shift, I came home exhausted. I had just enough energy to help my kids with their homework, but I felt like I was running on empty. There's this constant pressure to be everything for them, provider, teacher, comforter. And yet, there's this nagging feeling that I'm never enough. Never earning enough, never spending enough time with them, and certainly never resting enough.
The emotional toll is real. Loneliness creeps in when I see other families enjoying time together, and I can't help but feel a pang of envy. I often wonder if my kids feel that absence too. Do they understand why I'm not always there? Why I'm too tired to play or read that extra bedtime story? Guilt is a constant companion, whispering that I should be doing more, being more, but then, there are those small moments that make it all worthwhile. A spontaneous dance party in the living room, laughter over a shared meal, or a simple "I love you, Mom" at the end of a long day. Those moments remind me why I push through the exhaustion and the stress. They remind me that, despite the challenges, I'm doing my best. I've learned to celebrate the little victories, like when I manage to cook a meal instead of ordering takeout, or when I finally get to sit down for 5 minutes of quiet. It's not easy, and some days feel like an uphill battle, but I'm resilient. I'm teaching my kids about strength and perseverance, even if it's through my own struggles. While the world may see a single parent struggling to keep it all together, what they don't see is the love, the determination, and the fierce commitment to make this work. I may not have all the answers, but I'm here, showing up every day, and that's something worth celebrating.
Every month, I sit down at the kitchen table, surrounded by stacks of unpaid bills. It feels like I'm drowning in a sea of numbers and deadlines. I can't help but think about how raising kids has become a financial marathon, and I'm running it alone. The costs are staggering. Childcare in America can rival college tuition in many states. It's mind-boggling. I find myself budgeting late into the night, trying to stretch every dollar. I have to make choices that no parent should have to make. Do I work longer hours to cover the bills, or do I stay home to spend time with my kids? It's a constant tug-of-war between financial stability and being present for my children. The pressure is relentless. I feel the weight of every decision, every expense. I worry about what happens if the car breaks down or if an unexpected medical bill arrives. It's like walking a tightrope, and one misstep could send everything crashing down. This financial squeeze isn't just about money. It seeps into my mental health. I often find myself battling anxiety and burnout. I'm exhausted from the juggling act, and the fear of not being able to provide for my kids looms over me like a dark cloud. I know I'm not alone in this struggle. Many single parents are fighting the same battle, feeling isolated in their financial burdens. We're all just trying to make it work, but it's hard to shake off the feeling that we're carrying the weight of the world on our shoulders. I remind myself that it's okay to ask for help, to lean on friends or family when I need to. But even that can feel like a luxury I can't afford. The reality is, we're all doing our best, navigating a system that often feels stacked against us. At the end of the day, I want my kids to see resilience. I want them to know that even in tough times, we can find a way through. But some days, it's just overwhelming. The financial stress is real, and it's a battle I fight every single day. Dinner time used to be a family affair, but now it's just me and my plate. After the kids are asleep, I sit in silence, feeling the weight of the day. There's no one to share the little victories with, no partner to vent to when everything feels overwhelming. It's like carrying a mountain on my shoulders, and society expects me to smile through it all. I'm supposed to be strong, but inside, I often feel so alone. The isolation can be suffocating, and sometimes I just want someone to lean on, to remind me I'm not in this fight alone. I remember the day I missed my child's school event. I was stuck at work, buried under deadlines, and I thought, just one more hour, and I'll be there. But that hour turned into two, and by the time I got to the school, the event was over. I walked in to see my child's face, a mix of disappointment and confusion. It hit me hard. I felt like I had let them down, like I was failing at this whole parenting thing. As a single parent, guilt is a constant companion. I often find myself questioning if I'm doing enough. I see other kids with both parents cheering them on, and I can't help but wonder if my child feels that absence. It's a weight I carry every day. I want to provide stability, but it feels like I'm juggling a million things at once, being the breadwinner, the caretaker, the teacher, and the emotional support. It's exhausting that I try to be everything for my child, but I often feel like I'm falling short. The pressure to succeed in my career while being present at home is overwhelming. I want to give my child the best life possible, but sometimes it feels like I'm just surviving, not thriving. I can't help but think about how different things might be if there were two of us. Would my child feel more secure? Would I feel less guilty? Then there are the moments when I'm at home, trying to help with homework or soothe a bad day, and I realize I'm not just a parent. I'm also a teacher and a friend. I want to be there for every scraped knee and every heartbreak, but I also need to make sure there's food on the table and a roof over our heads. It's a balancing act that often leaves little room for self-care. I find myself skipping meals, neglecting my own needs, all in the name of being a good parent. And yet, in those quiet moments when my child curls up next to me, I remember why I do this. I see the love in their eyes, and it reminds me that even though I'm not perfect, I'm doing my best. I may not always be able to attend every event or be the ideal parent, but I'm here, and I'm trying. That's what counts. So, I take a deep breath and remind myself that it's okay to feel guilty sometimes. It's okay to struggle. I'm not alone in this. Many single parents share this journey, and together, we're navigating the complexities of love, work, and everything in between. It's messy, it's hard, but it's also beautiful. And in the end, that's what I want my child to see. That love can thrive, even in the chaos. Being a single parent can feel like walking a tightrope, balancing the weight of responsibilities with the constant fear of judgment. Society often looks at us through a lens of stigma, as if we're somehow less capable or deserving than those in traditional family structures. It's frustrating to say the least. Every time I take my child to the park or the grocery store, I can feel the eyes on me. The whispers, the sideways glances, they all seem to say the same thing. What did you do wrong? It's as if being a single parent is a mark of failure, rather than a testament to resilience and strength. But the truth is, life doesn't always go as planned. Sometimes circumstances force us into this role, and we do the best we can with what we have. Without the support of a partner, the challenges can feel overwhelming. I often find myself wishing for that village everyone talks about. You know, the one that's supposed to help raise a child? But when you're a single parent, that village can feel more like a ghost town. Extended family might be far away, or they may not understand the unique struggles we face. Friends can be supportive, but they have their own lives to juggle. There are days when I feel utterly alone, navigating the complexities of parenting without a safety net. I've learned to be resourceful, to find solutions on my own, but it's exhausting. I've had to become my own cheerleader, celebrating small victories while pushing through the tougher moments. And let's talk about the emotional toll. The guilt can be suffocating. I worry about whether I'm doing enough, if I'm providing the right environment for my child to thrive. Am I giving them the love and attention they need? Or am I too focused on just getting through the day? It's a constant battle in my mind, and sometimes it feels like I'm losing. Yet, amidst the challenges, there are also beautiful moments that make it all worthwhile. The laughter, the hugs, the little milestones, those are the treasures that keep me going. I've learned to cherish the bond we share, to appreciate the unique experiences that come from our situation. I wish society could see beyond the stigma and recognize the strength it takes to be a single parent. We're not just surviving, we're thriving in our own way. We're teaching our children resilience, independence, and the importance of love in all its forms. So, the next time you see a single parent, remember that they're doing their best in a world that often feels unkind. We're not looking for pity, we're looking for understanding. We're not just a statistic, we're individuals with stories, struggles, and triumphs. And maybe, just maybe, if we can shift the narrative, we can create a more supportive environment for all families, no matter their structure. Being a single parent can feel like juggling flaming torches while riding a unicycle. It's a wild ride, but there are ways to make it a bit easier. Let's dive into some coping strategies that can help you navigate this journey. First, building a support network is crucial. You don't have to do this alone. Reach out to friends, family, or even neighbors. Join local parenting groups or online communities. Surrounding yourself with people who understand your struggles can provide emotional support and practical help. Whether it's someone to vent to or a friend who can watch the kids for an hour, having that network can lighten the load significantly. Next, let's talk about finances. Managing money smartly is essential. Create a budget that reflects your income and expenses. Look for ways to cut costs. Maybe it's meal prepping to save on groceries or finding free activities for your kids. There are also resources available, like local charities or government programs, that can assist with childcare or food. Remember, being proactive about your finances can reduce stress and give you a sense of control. Now, self-care. This is often the first thing we sacrifice, but it's vital. You deserve time for yourself without feeling guilty. Schedule a regular me time, whether it's reading a book, going for a walk, or indulging in a hobby. It's not selfish, it's necessary. When you take care of yourself, you're better equipped to take care of your children. Therapy and counseling can also be a game changer. Speaking to a professional can provide you with tools to cope with stress, anxiety, or feelings of isolation. It's a safe space to express your thoughts and emotions. There's no shame in seeking help. It's a sign of strength. Many therapists offer sliding scale fees, so don't let finances hold you back from getting the support you need. Lastly, set realistic expectations. Perfection is a myth, and it's okay to embrace the chaos. Some days will be harder than others, and that's perfectly normal. Focus on what you can control and let go of the rest. Celebrate small victories, whether it's getting the kids to bed on time or simply surviving a tough day. Remember, you're doing the best you can, and that's enough. Incorporating these strategies into your life can help you feel more grounded and less overwhelmed. It's all about finding balance and knowing that you're not alone in this journey. Embrace the challenges, lean on your support network, and don't forget to take care of yourself along the way. You've got this. Teaching kids resilience is one of the most important gifts we can give them. As a parent, I've learned that it's not just about shielding them from life's challenges, but rather preparing them to face those challenges head on. When I sit down with my child to tackle homework, I make it a point to encourage them, reminding them that struggle is part of learning. It's okay to make mistakes. That's how we grow. Playing games together is another fantastic way to build resilience. Whether we're competing in a board game or teaming up in a video game, I emphasize the importance of both winning and losing gracefully. Losing isn't the end. It's an opportunity to learn and improve. I want my child to understand that setbacks are just stepping stones on the path to success. Kids raised in single-parent households often develop a unique sense of independence and empathy early on. They learn to navigate challenges and understand the value of hard work. I strive to be open and honest with my child about the struggles we face. I want them to know that it's normal to feel overwhelmed sometimes, but that doesn't mean they are unloved or unsupported. Family rituals play a crucial role in fostering a sense of security. We make it a priority to have dinner together every night. Those moments around the table are filled with laughter, stories, and sometimes even tough conversations. It's a space where my child can express their feelings and know they are heard. Weekly outings, whether it's a trip to the park or a simple walk around the neighborhood, create lasting memories and strengthen our bond. Bedtime talks are another cherished ritual. As we wind down for the night, I ask about their day, encouraging them to share their thoughts and feelings. This not only helps them process their experiences, but also reinforces that they can always come to me with anything. Through these shared experiences, I aim to instill a sense of strength and resilience in my child. Life will throw challenges their way, but with the right support and understanding, they'll learn to face those challenges with confidence and grace. In the end, it's about creating a loving environment where they feel secure enough to explore the world, knowing they have the tools to bounce back from whatever comes their way. Single parents, your strength is truly inspiring. Every day, you juggle responsibilities from work to school runs, all while showering your kids with love and support. It's not just about managing tasks. It's about creating a nurturing environment where your children can thrive. Remember, every smile you share, every moment of encouragement builds their confidence and resilience. You are shaping the future one day at a time. Your love and dedication are the greatest gifts you can give, proving that family is built on strength, not just structure. Keep shining. Your impact is immeasurable.